Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm here in Sevenoaks at the Grumpy Pony, new hobby store that's opened up. We're going to take a little walk inside and see Ben the owner. Let's go. Right, so here I am with the owner, Ben.
Hi mate, you right?
Good mate, good to see you again.
Nice
Thanks for letting us come by.
No worries at all, thanks for coming in.
Now there's one thing I've got to say about the Grumpy Pony, it has excellent tea and coffee making facilities.
Oh, it certainly does.
So how about I can purchase a cup of tea off of you, and then we'll get the camera off of me and onto you and hear about what you've got to say.
Let's do it, yeah.
Okay, fantastic,
All right.
great, thanks so much. Right, hi there Ben.
Hi mate, you right?
Thanks for that cup of tea, that's beautiful,
Yeah,
cheers
no
for that. Okay, so we actually came up here, me and some of the other guys, the day you opened up.
Yeah,
maybe a bit over 3 weeks ago now.
That's right, yeah.
Tell us how it's been since you've been open.
Oh, it's been great, yeah. Huge learning curve, like opening your own place. But met some great people, and yeah, it's great. It's been really well received, been really positive. Loads of people have been coming in, been getting games and stuff, and it's just, yeah, it's dream come true, really. Yeah,
it's a vibrant gaming scene around here in West. Here we are in West Kent in Sevenoaks.
Yeah, and it's growing now. I think loads of people have been coming in saying how they've been desperate for a place like this.
Yeah,
so having it available for them, it's been really well. Like I say, been really well received, and it's growing all the time. We've got the Facebook group and stuff now where like we started off. It only took like a day to get over 20 people in the forums, just to sort of
first day.
Yeah, so yeah, it's growing all the time. It's great.
Yeah.
Great.
Are people coming from far away, or are they all generally just like local guys and gals? Or
we've had some from as far afield as Croydon.
Okay,
been coming in quite regular. I think people like the sort of all under one roof feel to it. So like I say, we can do the teas, coffees. You've got the tables, and all the other bits and pieces as well that people can come in and. Once you're in, you don't have to leave for anything, do you?
And importantly, you've got the toilets out.
And we've got the toilets out the back as well.
So liquids can go in, but they can also
absolutely, we can take them out as well. Yeah.
So tell us about some of the games and systems that you are involved in here, that you promote, that you sell, that you run. Just what have you got on offer for folks?
So what we've got, Warlord, Mantic, and Games Workshop products. So we have all the different game systems that they cover. But in addition to them, we've got the Age of Sigmar, 40k, Conflict 47, Bolt Action, Waterloo, the sort of more historical stuff as well. And with Mantic, you've got Kings of War, The Walking Dead, and those sort of things. And the Hellboy board game as well is coming out soon as well. I think it might already be out actually.
Board game?
Yeah.
Is that something that you also do board?
We do the sort of more miniatures-based board games. So you see that the Walking Dead stuff.
Okay, yes, up on the wall here.
Yeah,
somewhere.
It's over there.
Yep.
That has much more of a board game feel to it, but it's still miniatures.
Yes, we've played this. Yeah.
So we've got that as well. So we do sort of cater for that as well. So there's sort of that bridging between the board game and the miniatures. So we have that stuff as well. But I also say, there's we do have some board game clubs that come in. They actually have the board games already, and they use our tables for their club meets as well and stuff like that. So we're willing to cater for people if they want to play. We've got the tables.
So it's not just your hardcore gaming systems like your 40k and your Conflict 47 and what have you. It's also a broader perspective. If people want to bring in a game, play it. You've got the tables here. Tell us about the tables. How's it work with those? People book them or walk in?
So the way it works, people can book the tables. They can either call us up in the shop or they can drop me a message on the Facebook page or even an email. Just let me know what size table you want and when you want it for. And it's done per person. So say if you wanted one of these ones here, the 3x3 tables, that's just me £3 per person. And there's no time limit on it. So you can use that table for as long as you want your game. And then the table in the back, the 6'x4", that's £4 per person. And again, there's no time limit. You can use it for as long as you like. And the one in the back's really great for anything from D&D to 40k. You can really get. I think you could probably fit about 12 people in there. Yeah. Without it being a squeeze. Yeah. So there's plenty of room.
And also, you've said to me before that you are very happy to be led by the community as well. Absolutely, so what people want to do, you can be flexible about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, if I've been saying, if people got ideas for events that they want to put on, or, if they've got a particular game, for example, with the Blood Bowl League that we're putting on at the moment, that came from member of the community asking if we were putting on a Blood Bowl league, and I was like, absolutely, we'll put one on. So we've started the sign-ups for that today, and that's going to be going for a month.
So that's is that the first real structured league style or tournament style of something that you're doing here? So this Blood Bowl, this is the inaugural thing that you're going to be doing. It's starting now.
It is, and it's the first opportunity for a member of this community to be the proud recipient of a Golden Gnome trophy.
Are we going to let them into, the actual material that this gnome is made out, or is that a closely guarded secret?
It's a closely guarded secret.
I thought so, because it looked very expensive.
Well, yeah,
it sounds very expensive. I haven't actually had the privilege of seeing it.
But that's it. I mean, it only comes out on special occasions. So we can only bring that out once someone's actually won it.
And someone's going to actually get to take that home.
Someone's going to get to take that home
and keep it.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I'm going to be up here immediately signing up, because I wouldn't pass up such an opportunity. Yeah. And you said that there's a few prizes to be won with that, and there's a few sort of things, up for grabs. There's like various recognition people can get.
So the idea is going to be that you don't just win a prize just for winning the tournament. There's going to be things that players can do. They can vote on the best painted team in the league. And they can also vote on the most sportsman-like player. Yeah. So for the guys who aren't out just to crush an opponent, the guys that want to play the game in the spirit of the game, and everyone enjoys playing. I want to reward those people as well. Yeah. So they will get a little something to take home as well. And also, I love a well-painted team. So any well-painted miniatures. We'll get the votes in, and at the end we'll do an award ceremony. So the Golden Gnome, will be going to a very lucky man, but there will be also other awards going to the best painted and the biggest sportsman as well.
Because we don't want to see people turning up with grey miniatures or bare-lit miniatures. No. It's a majorly frowned upon here. Yeah. A social faux pas in the gaming world.
It's obviously we want to be as inclusive as possible, but it's if it at least have a couple of colours on it.
Well, on that point, actually, if they do turn up with unpainted miniatures, they could always. What could they do? Perhaps grab one of your
one of my paints.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Good. Yeah, so we're fully stocked with the Games Workshop paint range. So we've got all the spray paints and all the base layers and technical paints as well. Yep. And what they can do as well, if they pick up those paints, we do actually provide a space where they can actually do some painting and some hobby as well. Yeah. So if someone comes in, wants to do some painting or some hobby, they will just get a hobby tray, which is £2, and the same with the tables. There's no time limit on it, so you could come in, pay your £2, and you can do your hobby. You can have some coffees, teas while you're doing your hobby. In a nice atmosphere with other people that are doing the same hobby.
And you provide like mixing trays, some water.
So we'll give them a tray to do the hobby on, and they'll get some water, and then they just bring their brushes and their paints. Yep. And they're done.
And you've got some well-lit areas in here, and it's going to be even more well-lit soon.
Yeah, we're going to be adding some more lighting around the bar area, and so the actual bar is going to be much better lit. I mean, when we built it, we didn't realise that it was going to block so much, but we're going to get some extra lights put in, so... That should be happening.
And it's comfortable height as well. It's perfectly made actually, so it's not like a back destroyer there.
No, yes.
Or even on these lower tables as well. Everything's sort of well proportioned, so it's nothing worse than being hunched over something or stretching.
No, exactly. Although my posture's terrible, so I hunch over everything.
That's many a late night trying to kind of dot and iron an orc. So. You've got some folks paying you a visit soon from some well-established names, is that right?
Yes, well, yeah. At the moment we've got confirmed, we've got Play Fusion coming in, and they're the guys that make Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions, the card game, and they will be coming in to demonstrate the game, do some giveaways, and they'll be here all day. So it's the 25th of May. And they'll be here, so people have the opportunity to try the game out for themselves. We also stock Age of Sigmar Champions now as well, so if people want to pick up a deck, they can do that as well, and they're available, and you can ask the guys any questions then about the game and how it works. And
25th of May being a weekend, or
yes, so it'll be a Saturday.
That's a Saturday coming up.
Yes,
end of the month.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And then you mentioned perhaps Warlord games.
Yeah, so I'm in talks with Warlord at the moment. Towards June, we're looking at there's going to be some more events being announced for Warlord events. So. Especially for things with bolt action and blood. I think it's Blood Red Skies, the Spitfires, and I think it's Blood Red Skies. there'll be some more events, sort of national events announced for Warlord, but we will also be taking part in those. So if you've got some more historical gamers, they can actually log their games here with us, and they will affect the whole event on the Warlord website as well.
Right.
So
it's like your sanctioned play centre for that campaign, I guess you could call it, that they're running.
Yeah. And we're hoping as well that we're actually going to get some Warlord representatives down to demo Bolt Action and some other games as well. Right,
fantastic. And that's sometime in June, you anticipate?
Hopefully sometime in June. We're just waiting for them to confirm it. Hopefully when this goes out, they'll be like, we have to do it now.
It's worth mentioning as well, when you are actually open and here.
Yeah, so we are open from Wednesday to Sunday. On bank holidays, we will be opening as well. So we will be open some bank holidays. Thursday nights is our late night, so we're open from 12 all the way through till 10 o'clock in the evening. And then every other day we finish at 6 o'clock. So weekends are open from 10 till 6.
Okay.
And the other days it's 12 till 6.
And if people want to find out any more about you, or they can come to your Facebook pages?
Yes, we've got the Facebook page, we've got the website. So www.grumpypony.co.uk. The Facebook page, if you just search Grumpy Pony, it should come up straight away.
Yep.
I think it's Instagram is at GP Hobby.
Okay.
And the Instagram is really, for at the moment, I've been posting sort of little random bits that we've been doing in the shop. So little decorations that we've been adding in the war room and things like that. Or if I'm working on something as well, I'll post it on there as well, just to keep people up to speed with what I'm painting.
Yeah.
It's normally a goblin of some description.
And the Facebook group is sort of split into two parts, is that right?
Yeah.
There's like a forum for people to get games going, and more of a generalist forum.
Yeah, so I have the main page set up, so that will just give you sort of your news feed, and if I've got events, I'll post them up on there. But then I've also got the challengers group, so anyone can join it. It's really just a forum for people to meet like-minded people, and if they want to arrange a game with someone they may not cross paths with normally, then it's a case of they can just put a question out to those guys. Are you available for this game? Yes, no, and then they can work out a game. Then they can let me know straight away on the forum, and I can just reserve the table for them. So it's just a case of adding a little extra layer of communication for players, just trying to make it easier for people to get a game sorted for them.
Yeah.
Or even just show off their stuff. If you've painted something you're particularly proud of, show it off on the group.
Yeah.
Why not?
And get trolled to hell. No, I'm joking. It's very friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the thing. It is all about being friendly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty chilled with it. So it's like, I just use it. Yeah, use it as you want to get some games, or even just talk about your hobby. That's what it's there for. And
if people want to come and grab particular model ranges from you, or particular things, and you don't have them in store, you can.
I can order them in.
Yep.
Absolutely. Give me if you want something you want me to order it in. It should take about 5 days to get it in.
Okay.
For most ranges. It may differ. It depends on what you want to get in. Sometimes with the Warlord stuff, it can take a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Games Workshop, 5 days and it'll be in.
Yeah.
No problem, yeah.
And harking back to what we were just talking about a moment ago, about the friendliness,
about
the openness and the kind of atmosphere that you want to create here at the shop. Just tell us a bit more about that, because you've got a particular, ethos on this.
Yeah.
And I think it's worth mentioning, because it certainly chimes with what I like about the hobby. So please.
Yeah, well, the whole reason we made the Grumpy Pony was it's social gaming. It's all about being social, taking it easy and enjoying your hobby. We've got the space here so people can just come in, have a chat with people who've got a similar hobby to them, and enjoy themselves. We do tournaments, but they're all very tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
It's all about having fun, and it's all about rewarding those sort of players, giving those players a space where you can just relax and enjoy your hobby.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you've got someone over your shoulder judging you on what you're doing and how you're enjoying your hobby. Your hobby is your hobby, and you should enjoy it as such.
That's right.
And that's what I do. Is I'll post my stuff on the Facebook group and stuff. I'm more happy to do it. I play goblins in pretty much every gaming system I can, because I just love the idea that I can just be as crazy as I like. And I tend to go with gaming systems that are quite casual in that way. That do say, if you want to do that, do it. I love it when one of the things we do offer as well here is when someone's brand new and looking to get into it. I'll offer a painting tutorial for free.
Okay.
Just to sort of introduce the younger guys and girls really, just to, how to do like base layers and things like that. And one thing I always notice is you get some of the guys who are like, oh, that guy has to be painted blue. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. What do you want him to be coloured? Like, if you want him to be red, you want him to be blue, you do that. You do what you want to do. And, we get the girls coming in, they're like, oh, I don't really want to do him like that guy on there. I was like, well, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You can paint them how you want, and you can play your game how you want to play it as well. And that's what I want people to come in and do. So that's why I say I'm very, very, very happy for people to come in, suggest ideas for events they want to run, and I will cater for you, because those are the sort of events I want to run as well.
It's really interesting you mentioned sitting down with younger players and just giving them a few pointers.
Yeah.
I had a very nice guy, still a friend of mine today. We're going back 20 years. He had a model shop, sadly no longer open, but it was in Tunbridge. And it's a fond memory. I bought some Valhalla Ice Warriors back in the late 90s. And he said, before you take those home, sit with me. And he showed me a few little tips that I still use to this day.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you can learn. And he's a really friendly guy called Steve. And I imagine that you would give people a similar experience if they would sit down with you. So, it's one of the toughest things sometimes. Like, don't be afraid to just stick your hand up as a new player and say, because, you'll definitely make some friends along the way. I think everyone that I've met at the shop here so far has been very approachable. Yeah. And we were made to feel very welcome the first time we came up here on that first day. So thanks for that, Ben.
No worries.
Just as a final round off, maybe you can explain quickly how people can find you, where you are exactly.
So we're in the location. So we're based in Sevenoaks, so Hollybush Lane in Sevenoaks. So if you're coming from the train station, basically you walk out the train station and it's the road just directly in front of the train station. Carry on walking down there, you cross over the zebra crossing, and we're on the little high street in Hollybush Lane. You can find us that way. It's about a 10-15 minute walk from the train station, from Sevenoaks train station, another 10-15 minutes walk from Bat and Ball train station, or you've got loads of parking on St John's Hill, or you can go around the corner and there's some more parking around there. But the actual address, 48 Hollybush Lane, Sevenoaks, TN13 3TL.
Brilliant. That's great. Thank you so much for that. And look, thank you for appearing on the channel, promoting your fantastic store.
Yeah, no worries.
Hopefully you'll feature in it again soon. Maybe we'll run some demo games here. We'll definitely be back and and get more out there about the Grumpy Pony and about our YouTube channel.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Thanks so much for your time.
No worries at all.
Cheers, Ben.
Thanks.